Let's keep going. Guys, we got to move over now to listen to Bryson, Gray, and Tyson James. Oh, man. And what else? Kingface is in here. Oh, wow. Kelvin is in here as well. I know Kelvin. All right. Let's go, friends. Let's take a listen to this one.
You're 100% for Trump?
150,000%.
Fine, nigga.
Who would you be for, Obama? What did he do? I'll wait. You tell me one thing he did.
We some mega boys, we got mega joy. If you try to silence us, we make mega noise. We ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a mega voice. Yeah, I'm a mega boy, stomping in the mega hat. Try and take my gun, believe me, I'ma take it back. I know some blacks with Trump, you could call him mega black. Culture vulture on the mega track, I'ma pay him back. Ay, you don't want the beef, we ain't the coward type. We ain't no Antifa, we know how to fight. I'm a nitty gritty alpha, you a flower type. I'm about that action, you a fraction, you about the hype. Ay, and I'ma serve the boss. My one and only job is to point you to the cross. You can bend a knee, now I make it then. I made a vow, he in the clouds with the power in his hands. And we don't need the luck, forget about Pelosi, Brody, we don't need the chuck. I'ma keep it a buck, hop up on the train and get left. I campaign, stay in your lane, I'ma bring it to my death, man. Kelvin.
I really love this guy, man. Tyson James. I love how he makes such a bold stand for what he believes, and he's not afraid to share his message, regardless of what people thinks about him. And I would like to say something. People, they need to look out for black conservatives, blacks that are joining the MAGA movement. This is happening, friends. I'm telling you, and he's growing up huge. And oftentimes when you see the news, they like to make all people who are for Trump, they like to make them look all bunch of white people as if they are the only people who love Trump. It's like there's a whole bunch of black people as well. There's a whole bunch of Hispanics as well who love Mr. Trump. Oftentimes they're not highlighted because the Democratic Party, they are the party of diversity and inclusion. So they like to make the Republicans look like it's all about white supremacists. So when you see men like this singing, talking, you said, yeah, there's much more happening than what they will have us to believe.
What up, though?
Okay, listen, bro. I need you to talk to the people, but bro, you gotta go easy on them because you know how the snowflakes get, and we don't want to offend people.
You say you know how the snowflakes get, and you don't want to offend them. That's a good one. I remember Tom McDonald's with the song Snowflakes. Anyway, wow, that was a good one. I love that.
Gotta go easy on them because you know how the snowflakes get, and we don't want to offend people.
Bet. Drip who drip, I just seen it's a trip scene. Illegals hopping over borders, that's a crime scene. Hold tight, we on the coast, it's the Trump train. Americans with the knowledge, all facts, man. Blow steam out they top, she a lumberjack. Oops, I mean, sir, so let me double back. Check the charts, hold them up, I wanna see the stats. Trump got a lot of voters and they looking black. Internet in your pocket, you can search the facts, but you a libtard, you never heard of that. Logic is a virus, you took the vaccine. Got you limping, walking slow, Maxine. You just a soy boy, oh you oppressed now? See I'm a patriot, I got a vest now. Taking bullets from Antifa with my chest out. 7 in my heart, he from the best mouth. Bryson.
Wow, Kingface had a really nice flow. The first time I've listened to him. Was that Kingface or Kelvin J? Either one. Anyway, very, very nice message as well. Now, Bryson Gray is coming. So, it's not over.
Should've known you were gonna wear that hat. Rockin' MAGA, but you black.
We're all part of the MAGA gang with the official Antifa repel.
Didn't I tell you that? They like to believe the MAGA movement do not have black people in it. They like to make it appear that black folks don't love Trump. Now, there are a lot of black folks, even like myself, before I started talking politics. I used to tell my wife this all the time. I said, there's something about this man that I love. He's a maverick. He speaks from his heart. He tells it like it is, and he does what he says. I love that about him. I did have an issue, and still do, with some of the verbiages. That's just my position. I think there are things we can do better when it comes to that. But nevertheless, this doesn't change the fact he was doing the job. So even before I even had any positive perspective for Trump, right? I always love the spirit of the man in itself. I said, there's something about this man. He came in there. He wasn't a politician. He came in there. Darth Vader, you said it. He made promises and kept them. He came in there, changed things, saw what was going on with the climate. This is where he got my heart. When I saw what was going on with the climate change, the Paris Climate Agreement, and he saw how our taxes were going to be impacted by this stuff, he pulled us out. I said, what? Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Because I studied this stuff. I said, this stuff is deadly. Why do you think your gas prices are up to the roof right now? It's not just because of the stimulus checks. It's because of this so-called green gas, going green kind of thing, trying to save the planet. They are shutting down pipes and so on. And this is what's happening here. And I've heard some stories about those pipes in Ukraine and the pipes in Russia. The Nord Stream pipe was also blown by you know who. And all of that stuff is going on. And the man came in the picture. He says, no, we're not having that. This is going to hurt us as a people. And he was 100% right. Two gas prices down. I spoke to my mother, man. She is not into politics. She says, all I know, I used to go to Walmart, and with $75, I had a cart full of food for my family. She said, now I'm paying $250 for half of the stuff that I used to get. She said, that's all I know. All I simply know, I don't know what's going on. He said, when Trump was in office, I used to pay cheap for my food. Now my food is super expensive. What's going on, Mr. Biden? That's her view. And she doesn't know anything about politics. All that she knows is the way I used to eat is different than today. That speaks volume for her. That's how she makes her decision. So anyway, let's move on. Going back to the point, the MAGA movement. There's a lot of black people in there. Don't let them fool you.
But you black.
We're all part of the MAGA gang with the official Antifa repellent. Yes, sir. Come on, man. I know what's going on. MAGA boys in the building.
Man, we about to try to kill this stage and see what's going on. MAGA boys out in Taylor, Arizona.
Our dear kind gracious Heavenly Father, we're so very thankful that we're able to be out here and be here with the MAGA boys, and that we are able to live in this free country, and that Trump is our president. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
He was praying, yo. Way to go. Let's go.
Beautiful.
I wanna tell you guys something real quick. While we have you guys here, there's one thing that matters. This is the only reason we're here, is to spread the love of Jesus Christ, man.
He's in the hospital right now. Yeah, you gotta pray for him. He's in the hospital.
I am from Detroit City.
And where are you now?
I am in Arizona. Thank you, Jesus. I'm out of that state.
And who are you supporting right now?
Donald Trump,
All
And
day.
who are you here to see?
Kelvin, and the rest of his clan.
And who are they?
Mega Boy.
Yeah. Who are you here to see?
Everyone, Trump, them, him,
And who do you support?
Trump. MAGA Boy.
And who do you support?
Trump.
What years?
2020.
I am with the Mega Boys today.
MAGA Boy.
And they saying to that MAGA boy, in this world you got two choices, build or destroy. They got a plan, plus they take our man and they fill them with soy. They indoctrinating all of our kids, they sit back and enjoy. They got a mission, they enjoy the division, who's losing, whoever's winning, confusing our men and women to the point where they don't know if they men or if they are women, or which bathroom they should go when they just can't hold their piss in the
I'm telling you, that confusion has gotten so much worse in the past 4 years. There was a level of restraint, the pipe was not as easy for the stuff to flow when Trump was in office. But it's like as soon as Trump is removed, it's like that, oh my goodness, that confusion about genders and everything is gone wild. It's been happening. It was happening behind the scene. It wasn't an obvious and as it is today, in your face kind of thing. Did you hear Trump's pledge about dealing with this? Listen, if you haven't heard it, you need to look at it. I think it's in Forbes on the YouTube page, and I did make a reaction video about this. And I think I said that this is why I love Trump video. You need to watch that because he just told you this is what we're gonna do to fix this. And oh man, he's not playing. We're talking as far as getting doctors in troubles, just being able to sue doctors, medical officials for carrying out some of this stuff to children. And I mean, he is not playing, making it illegal. Yeah, man. This man is not playing. So I agree, man. It seems like under Biden, this stuff has gotten so much worse. Um, when you have Dylan Mulvaney uh, going to meet going to meet the president of the United States to indoctrinate him in transgenderism, in his supposed values. We got issues. You think Dylan Mulvaney will sit with Trump? Do you think that will happen? I don't think so. Anyway, let's keep going.
Pressing the Olympics, everybody just playing the victim while they in position to control radio, television, making you hate guns so they can do away with them. Then after that, they know there's no longer a way to defend them. But I'm a warrior for Christ. I'm saving the vision, persecuted, but nonetheless, I made my decision. I fully believe in the word. I guess they made me a Christian. I die behind that. So tell them either way, I ain't switching on gang.
Yeah, Medalopoli. Something is happening at Asbury College, certainly, because something is happening there. Yeah, you don't get kids in a room praying together consistently for a number of days. It's been going on for weeks now, from what I've heard. And people are traveling, and different speakers are going there to speak about this. Something is happening there. I really believe that there is a movement happening in the waters. So let's not overlook, something is gonna birth from that place. And who knows? Only God knows how far this is going to go. I will say, let's not sleep on the movement that's going on at Asbury right now. Asbury College is up to something spiritually. Let's keep watching.
Even the word, I guess they made me a Christian. I die behind that. So tell them either way, I ain't switching on gang.
On gang. The proof's in the pudding, people. Donald Trump, the first black president. I don't care what nobody say. Black unemployment low, opportunity zones. The list goes on. Come on, man. We some MAGA boys.
Yeah, no, Trump is the first black president. I agree, though. From that perspective, yeah, there has not been another president. Somebody may say LBJ. I wouldn't say that he was that good to blacks, but I would say Abraham Lincoln, maybe. But Donald Trump has done more for black people in his presidency than any others, and oftentimes that's not highlighted either. Apart from he's racist, even though it's like, excuse me, he had a black girlfriend. He's been all the rappers used to know Trump. They had him in their lyrics all the time. But the moment he became a Republican, he is the most racist person that ever exists. Give me a break, people. So I can definitely understand where Tyson James is coming from.
Black president. I don't care what nobody say. On gang. The proof's in the pudding, people. Donald Trump, the first black president. I don't care what nobody say. Black unemployment low, opportunity zones. The list goes on. Come on, man. We some MAGA boys. We got MAGA joy. If you try to silence us, we make MAGA noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a MAGA voice. Hater, we some MAGA boys. We some MAGA boys. We got MAGA joy. If you try to silence us, we make MAGA noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a MAGA voice. Hater, we some MAGA boys.
All the community that's messed up are all ran by Democrats. Then when you look at the places that run by Republicans, it's nice, it's clean, people are living, they got jobs.
I'm telling you this. Did you hear what he just said? Democrat-run states versus Republican-run states are two very different things. And let me tell you something. I've lived in 3 different Democrat-run states. Exactly true. Now I'm in more Republican-run state. I'm telling you the difference. Now Pennsylvania is kind of mixed, but for the large part, it's more Republican than it is Democrats. But the difference, though, now depending on which city and stuff you live, of course, but the difference, though, is huge. The the red states, they do look better. The people seems to be at peace. They clean up after themselves. The crime rate is not as high in comparison to Democrat run states, Lord have mercy. I've lived in Brooklyn in New York. I've lived in Queens. Friends, don't get me started. Now, I'm not saying this is true for all parts of New York. There are other places where things are decent, but I'm telling you, these Democrat run states, they look horrible. Okay? The violence is bad. Corruption is bad. The poverty is bad. And you can't tell me Democrats are good for black people when black people are not doing any better in Democrat run states. And that's a fact. I'm done talking. I've lived there. You can't lie to me. Go tell somebody else that.
Hater, we some mega boys. We some mega boys. We got mega joy. If you try to silence us, we make mega noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys. Say it with a mega voice. Hater, we some mega boys.
All the communities that's messed up are all ran by Democrats. Then when you look at the places that run by Republicans, it's nice, it's clean, people are living, they got jobs. But then when you look at look what the Democrats did, AOC took away 20,000 jobs in New York City. That's 20,000 people that could have been out of the streets, 20,000 people that would be able to support their family. Why would you take that opportunity away? When I tell people, if somebody cares about you, they want to put you in a position not to need them.
Wow. Did you hear that? When somebody cares about you, they want to put you in a position not to need them instead of you depending on them. Powerful message. I love that. That was fire. Guys, it's been real.